Hey there. My name is Dr. Chet Tharp, and I'm a board-certified allergy specialist and the medical director of CureX. We are going to talk about seasonal allergies and tactics for how to deal with them. Let's briefly discuss allergy treatment options. As an allergy specialist, there are 3 types of allergy strategies that I discuss with my patients. And the first is avoidance. Obviously, you would love to avoid the things that you're allergic to. However, for most people with allergies, that's just not possible. You can't live in a bubble, right? If you have allergies, there's always going to be a time or situation when you're going to encounter the things that you're allergic to that may trigger your symptoms. For example, if you are allergic to tree pollen and go outside on most days in spring, you're likely to have symptoms. Or if you have a pet allergy and just so happen to go to a place where there are pets, you are also likely to have symptoms. Sure, you can stay indoors or in familiar environments where your chance of exposure to your allergens is low, but that could really restrict you and limit your quality of life. Let's say you want to attend an outside barbecue or event with family and friends in the spring, but are afraid of your tree pollen allergies getting out of control. Or if you have a pet allergy, you may want to go to a family member or friend's house who has pets without having symptoms. Maybe your family members want to get a particular pet, but the thing that's preventing the opportunity of getting that pet are your allergy symptoms. These are just a few of many examples. In summary, avoidance strategies can be helpful, but can also be extremely difficult and can really limit your experiences and overall quality of life. The second strategy is medication. Medications have a role, and there's nothing wrong with using medications. I often recommend over-the-counter or prescription medications if I feel they can provide relief and the benefits outweigh the risks. Thankfully, most allergy medications are extremely safe, and there are some that I am absolutely passionate about. For example, the nasal steroid spray fluticasone or triamcinolone treat all allergy symptoms well, including nasal congestion, drainage, itching, and even eye symptoms. Although they are steroids, they are topical and for the most part only work where they are sprayed. As a result, they have very little absorption in the body, and thus the side effects are often minor, if experienced at all. However, to achieve optimal benefit, they must be taken daily and they need to be sprayed correctly, which is angled away from the middle of the nose. Non-sedating antihistamines can also be helpful with symptoms such as nasal and eye itching, sneezing, and drainage. However, they do very little for nasal swelling and congestion. I'm a big fan of fexofenadine, which is very effective in many of my patients, and given its large molecular size, is highly unlikely to cross the blood-brain barrier, causing sedation. Cetirizine and levocetirizine also do a great job. These non-sedating antihistamines work best when given daily, but are still effective when used as needed or prior to an exposure that is likely to trigger your allergies. They can start working as early as 20 minutes after being taken. If you're looking for a more natural medication option, nasal saltwater rinses are also effective. They can be given using a gentle mist in a spray form or using a higher volume irrigation with a squeeze bottle or neti pot. They remove allergens and irritants from the nose effectively and help clear drainage. I especially like my patients to use these prior to using medicated sprays such as nasal steroids. For example, if you have a lot of mucus or drainage in your nose, the medicated sprays will not penetrate and will not be able to exert their effect. It's like showering with a raincoat on. Thus, cleaning your nose with saline before using medicated sprays is optimal. However, at the end of the day, I'm not a big fan of medication in general, especially using medication as a long-term solution. Allergy medications simply act as a band-aid in that they only take care of the symptoms and they do not address the underlying cause, which is how your body is reacting to the allergen. As a result, they are temporary measures and they will require continued use for sustained benefit. Furthermore, they have the potential for side effects, and it's hard to predict with 100% certainty how a patient will react to a particular medication. Again, even though most allergy medications are found over the counter and have been proven to be relatively safe, we really don't know what, if any, long-term consequences a patient may experience from using them. Thus, the allergy strategy that I'm most passionate about discussing with my patients is immunotherapy. Immunotherapy is just a big word that describes exposing your body to small amounts of the allergens that you're allergic to in order to build up a defense such that your body does not react at all or does not react as strongly when you encounter the things that you're allergic to. If you are diligent with your immunotherapy and expose your body to these small, controlled amounts of allergens, over time, when you get around that allergen that typically gives you symptoms, your body essentially says to that allergen, I recognize you. I know how to deal with you. As a result, your body will not overreact and cause the release of various chemicals to fight off your allergies. And when that happens, you will experience fewer allergy symptoms, thus needing little, if any, medication for relief. And your quality of life will be much better off. Allergy immunotherapy is typically done one of two ways. Either by a subcutaneous method called SCIT, where the allergen is applied under the skin in your subcutaneous tissue by an injection, or allergy immunotherapy can be done by the sublingual or slit method, where allergen is applied under the tongue. Slit can be done by droplet or tablet form. Both SCIT and slit are excellent ways to treat your allergies and also potentially cure your allergies. If you're interested in learning more about immunotherapy or other allergy treatment options, please visit us at CureX by going to getcurex.com. We love to work with you and help you take control of your allergies. See you soon.